What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Shardlight. We're here in the apocalyptic wasteland.
Don't get into any trouble, Dunby.
See you, Denby.
Hey, I'm not the one going around setting stuff on fire.
Be quiet, I'm going to leave you on fire. We're here in Shardlight, in the spooky world of... I don't even know what city this is. I don't think it has a name. It probably bears a resemblance to something. We're going to go to Gordon. Uh-oh. Shoot.
Butcher, a word, if you would.
Yeah, what is it?
The Ministry of Resources is in need. You are hereby requested to provide your stocks of meat for government distribution.
Of
But I hardly
course.
have any meat to spare, and it'll be a while before I can get more.
Be that as it may, Aurelius has extended you the courtesy. In exchange, you will be provided 2 water purifiers per month.
I don't know. I have to think about it.
Very well. If you change your mind, please notify the Ministry, but know that this offer will not last forever. Good day to you, citizen.
You should have said, give me a cure, like... That would have been way better. Hey, Gordon.
Hey, Gordon.
Amy.
I'm still on the lookout.
Thanks.
Oh, wait.
Bye,
Shoot.
Gordon.
Goodbye.
Hold on. Here you go, Gordon.
Look, I got you some charcoal for your gas mask's filter.
I don't believe it. I don't know what to say.
How about
Then
thank
listen,
you?
Nelson has a science book explaining how you can make charcoal filters. It's really not
You just
that
gotta go get
difficult.
salt and wood.
If you can find or make more masks, you can make filters and provide them to anyone who needs them.
I'm stunned, Amy. Thank you for your help.
Man,
We've all
people
got to look out for each other.
are not competent enough. Oh my gosh. The bell again?
Merchant, a word, if you would.
What do you want?
Aurelius of the Ministry of Resources is officially requesting your supply of raw brass.
What? But brass is my most valuable material. It's practically impossible to come by these days.
Correct. Which is why, in exchange, the Ministry is offering you 10 food vouchers a week. Do you accept this offer?
I don't know. 10 food vouchers a week is a lot, but I'll have to think about it.
Very well. If you change your mind, please notify the Ministry, but know that this offer will not last forever. Good day to you, citizen.
This guy just goes around and like, hey, like, we're
That's a
gonna
tough
take your
offer to
supplies.
refuse. Why didn't you accept?
Because if I hand over my materials to the aristocracy, I won't have enough to provide to Danton.
That's pretty loyal, Gordon.
She's what we need to change this place, even if it hurts in the short term.
You're probably gonna die because of it. Alright, well, we're gonna go talk to Danton. Do. Hey Danton, I done
Glad
did
to
your
see you've
task.
returned. I
I
assume
did
you've
it.
managed to sort things out with our suppliers?
Yes.
You've done well, Amy. I think you'll get along here just fine. But understand
Yeah.
this. Committing yourself to help the Resistance is not a promise made lightly. We require your full cooperation and transparency. No secrets or lies. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal, what else can I do to help? Yes, but I expect
I
the same
understand.
from you.
But remember not to ask for things you can't return.
Naturally. Now come with me.
Oh, do we get to know the truth of all things?
Thank you for helping our suppliers. As you can probably tell, recruitment has been slow, which has hindered our progress.
Well, yeah,
But I
duh.
think with your help, we just may be able to initiate some changes.
What is
Like?
it you had in mind?
That letter you brought us came from our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. It contained extremely valuable information. I need you to infiltrate the Ministry of Medicine and confirm what this letter says. Do you have
Okay.
any questions?
Who was Milton?
This Milton. Who was he? Why did knowing my father make him trust me?
As I mentioned before, he was our double agent in the Ministry of Energy. With his help, we were able to establish our contact in the Ministry of Medicine. In the early days of the rebellion, Milton also recruited your father as the official mechanic. They were good friends. I never met Cooper myself, but my understanding is that he was just as loyal as Milton.
Probably.
Losing them both has been a blow. I think we'll manage, though. After all, we have you now.
My father was a rebel?
You mentioned
He
my
fought for the
father
Rebel
was with the
Alliance?
rebellion in the early days. How come he never mentioned it?
It doesn't surprise me. The previous attempt at a rebellion was met with disastrous failure. They didn't manage to get very far before
They got
being
blown up by the
discovered
Death
and
Star.
quelled by the aristocracy.
Something like that.
Your father and Milton were the only original members to escape unharmed.
Wow.
It's taken us a very long time to get back on track, but I intend to avenge our forefathers and deliver the justice they died for.
That's fair. Why do you use the Ministry of Medicine symbol?
If you're so against the government, why do you use the Ministry of Medicine's symbol as your code to get in here?
That's exactly what the aristocracy would expect. Having our own symbol would make us easier to find once they figured out what it was.
It's true.
Sometimes the best way to hide things is to put them in plain sight.
That makes sense, I guess. What do you expect me to find?
Can you tell me what it is I meant to find?
Our contact was unable to provide the exact details in case the letter was intercepted. But if the information he did give us is correct, it means the government is covering up something very important having to do with the green lung vaccine. If you
Okay.
confirm this, it will be exactly what we need to expose the government's lies and incite a revolution.
What
Okay.
if it turns out to be a false lead?
It won't. Believe me, you'll find something in there. You have to.
Yeah, otherwise we're all screwed. How am I supposed to get in
What's the
there?
plan for getting me into the Ministry of Medicine?
An excellent question. You know how the wealthy have contracts with the aristocracy based on their support when they first formed?
I have a vague idea. Sure.
If a government supporter were to show signs of green lung, the aristocracy would waste no time in sending a doctor to treat them. I want you to go to Fripp Square. My sources
Fripp
tell me that
Square.
a notable supporter has recently been showing symptoms of the plague. His name is Silas Harrison. He should be visited by a doctor very soon. Find out when and where the visit will take place. Then, intercept the doctor, disguise yourself, and enter the Ministry of Medicine. Once you've done that, you'll locate the central storage room, where they keep the vaccine supply. I suspect that's where you'll find what we're looking for.
Maybe I should write all this down. It's a lot to keep track of.
Probably should, but I have no pencils or
I'm
paper.
sorry, but we can't have a paper trail. I trust you'll be able to make this happen. I know it's complicated and dangerous, but believe me when I say this information will change everything.
Why can't you do it, Danton? Like, if you're
I
so
guess I should get
amazing.
started.
Good. Head over to Fripp Square.
Now, they don't
and
know
find
who you
out where
are.
Harrison is. That should get you close enough to intercept his doctor. You might also try checking at the ministry itself. They might have some information on when the doctor is set to make his house call. Once you're in the ministry, you can identify our contact by using the code phrase. I'm not sure how much help he'll be able to give you, but having an ally on the inside is at least better than nothing. I wish you luck, Amy. Remember that if you succeed, the Resistance will reward you in far greater ways than the aristocracy ever could.
I don't know about that. He promised me an infinite supply of vaccine. That's pretty...
Is that an Allen wrench?
Yep, scavenged it out in the waste. I got lucky.
I'll say you did. I've been looking for one for ages.
Can let you borrow this one once I'm done with it, if you need it.
Thanks, man.
He's busy. I
The
think
dummy.
it's meant for target practice, not boxing.
Oh, I thought the person was the
I
dummy.
don't want to break her concentration.
Okay,
Now is not the... Now is...
okay, well, let's go over here then. Let's go talk to this chick. Hello, woman.
Hi.
Don't bother. The aristocrats cut out her tongue.
Ugh.
My God, that's awful. Why would they do that?
That was
She used
sharing
to work for the
secrets.
Ministry of Knowledge. She was caught stealing books, and that was her punishment. Apparently,
Oof.
Claudius did it himself. Ugly business.
Gross. Achievement unlocked. Cat got your tongue. Ugh.
What do you want?
An achievement. Why'd you join
How'd
up with
you get
Danton?
involved with Danton anyway?
She's family.
She is?
Yeah. When her parents died of green lung, she was left homeless and forced to beg on the streets. My folks took pity and adopted her.
Oh, so she's
I
like
can
your
be kind of
adopted sister.
hot-tempered and rush into things, but I try and keep her in check as best I can.
Makes sense. What do you think is inside the
What's
Ministry of
your
Medicine?
theory on what's inside the Ministry of Medicine?
Knowing the aristocracy, it could be just about anything. But
Okay.
from what I've heard Danton say, it's definitely something big.
Something
Keep on doing what you're doing.
big. Meh. Bruce, you're such... like... I don't know. You're just so, meh. Okay. Let's... oh, for the love. He's gonna
Good day to
procure
you,
her
merchant.
vegetables.
Go away, you dog. I have nothing to say to you.
Now, there's no need to be.
I just try to make my living here. I have family to take care of, and no help from the aristocracy.
Oh, she's really laying
If
into
you
him.
would just let me.
My brother Pavel went out scavenging days ago and has not returned. We're all worried he's dead.
Well, he probably
What does
is.
the aristocracy do? Nothing. Sit in their towers and watch us starve. You are young. You do not remember life before the bombs. It was different. Guards were our friends, not monsters.
Appreciate your position, but
Look, I think it's best if you just go. She's clearly upset.
fine. I was here to extend an offer of food vouchers from the Ministry of Resources, but if she feels that way, it's her loss. Good day to you, citizen. I apologize for upsetting you.
Oh, thank you, Amy. I always get so angry when I see those guards.
Yeah, I know. You gotta not do that, though, Marichka. You're gonna get, like, in trouble. She's probably gonna get, like, silently killed. Oh, we've got Fripp Square and Ministry of Medicine. Let's go to the Ministry of Medicine. Hello, I'm here for drugs. Hello?
He looks kind of bored.
Sir?
Excuse me.
What is it, citizen?
What's this place you're going?
Could you tell me about this building, sir?
You don't get out much, do you? This is the Ministry of Medicine. They're in charge of all health-related issues in the city.
So this is where people come to get their vaccines?
Correct. Entry is by appointment only, I'm afraid.
I kind of figured as much.
Otherwise, there'd be a really big line. Is there anything you tell me about
You know
Silas
someone named
Harrison?
Silas Harrison?
Silas Harrison? The name sounds familiar. But then, I see plenty of names on a daily basis. I have to write the name of all scheduled appointments here in my ledger.
We need the ledger. Can I take a
Don't
look at your ledger?
suppose I could have a peek at your ledger.
Afraid not, miss. This is for government eyes only. And, not to be rude, but you don't look like a government employee to me.
We need a government ID.
I just have to say, I've got the perfect life.
Good for you, miss. Now please, move along.
Keep up the good work.
Have a nice day, miss.
Cool, let's open the door.
Going in there while the guard is around would get me in major trouble.
Okay, let's go inside.
Even if it wasn't locked, I don't think I could just go waltzing in there without permission.
Okay, well, can't do anything in the Ministry of Energy, I guess. Or medicine. Ministry of Energy is the big tall one. That's the one what's his name's in charge of.
Fripp Square. I do so love the dirty looks I get from people when I walk through here.
This is a rich person. The newsman.
Please don't touch that.
Hello there.
May I help you with something?
Do you know Silas
Have you
Harrison?
heard the name Silas Harrison?
I have, yes. He's fairly well known around these parts.
Can you tell me anything about him? Like where he lives?
Lady, I'm a town crier, not a town directory. If you want to put your nose where it don't belong, you're better off talking to Flora and Genevieve on the other side of the square.
So what do you do exactly?
So you're a town crier? What do you actually do?
I deliver the news to the people of Fripp Square. They ask about specific headlines, I tell them. Some sort of breaking news arrives from the government, I read it. It's rather simple, really.
Okay.
I've got some news for you. I've got the perfect life.
You, of all people, have the perfect life? I guess that really is news.
Ooh, I like
Can I
to
hear
hear
some
news.
news?
Very well. Right now, the top headlines are Ministry of Energy restarts generators.
I did
Terrorists
that.
Rumored in the market district. Mysterious object spotted over quarantine zone.
Oh.
And the weather report. So, what
How about the weather report?
What's the weather report?
You'll soon find out.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. Weather conditions are as follows. Partly cloudy with a 0% chance of rain. Today's high will be 24 degrees Celsius and the low will be 20. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Thanks, cool. Alright.
Probably.
Okay, let's go over here. Thank you, town crier. There's an
He
old man.
looks fairly lost in thought.
Hello, old man.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello, miss. What can I do for you?
My name is Amy. Who are you?
I'm Amy Wellard. It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too, Amy. My name is Maximilian Huber, but please call me Max.
Do you live around here?
Yes, just around the corner, but ever since my wife passed, I like to get out of the house and spend time with my friends.
Your
Friends?
Friends?
Where are your friends?
Yes, the Ravens.
Oh, you spend the whole day with
how
the
much
Ravens?
time do you spend with your friends.
Not all day, but most of it. They are beautiful creatures, aren't they? How those Reaper cultists have turned them into a symbol of fear is beyond me, but to each his own, I suppose. I only wish I had something to feed them with. The poor things look terribly hungry.
What do they eat?
Anything, really. Meat, vegetables, insects. They're not picky eaters by any means.
Do you know
I'm
Silas
looking
Harrison?
for Silas Harrison. Do you know him?
Know him? Not personally, but I know who he is, certainly.
You wouldn't happen to know where he lives, would you?
I'm afraid not. I never had any cause to pay him any social calls at his home. My apologies.
Okay,
You know,
try this.
it's days like these that make me realize I've got the perfect life.
That's a lovely attitude to have, my dear. Your optimism is inspiring.
Have a nice day, sir.
You too, my dear.
Okay, let's keep checking things out. Hello?
Excuse me?
Yeah. Oh. Where did you come from? She looks like she just came from the quarantine zone. Don't be silly. You know nobody ever leaves that awful place. In any case, I'm sure you've got a lottery job you should be doing. Why don't you run along and leave us to our conversation?
Jerks.
Which reminds me, I need some new servants. I was entertaining guests the other day and they kept interrupting. Good help just keeps getting harder to come by.
Probably because they keep dying, like Ministry of Knowledge.
The Ministry of Knowledge. It's where they keep all the documents and educational materials from before the bombs. Extremely limited access, of course. A little too modern.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can get a news report about Silas.
Hello there.
May I help?
Yeah.
Can I hear
news?
some news?
Very well. Right now, the top headlines are Ministry of Enter Terrorists rumored in the market, mysterious object, and the weather. So,
Terrorist rumored.
I'd like to
Let's
hear
try this one.
mysterious object
UFO.
spotted over quarantine zone.
right you are.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. This past week, several citizens reported sighting a strange object in the sky over the quarantine zone. Rumors have persisted that it was the Reaper. However, the Ministry of Knowledge insists that this is not the case. The aristocracy reminds citizens not to be swayed by baseless rumors and superstitions. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Let's go see if the Gossip Girls are talking. I don't know. Like, because the news things have got to trigger something, right?
I'd sooner cut off my own tongue.
Did no one teach you that it's rude to stare? Ugh, please stop staring at me.
Okay. Alright, that's not doing anything.
Excuse me.
Hello, miss.
Do you know the two women over there? They're kind of rude.
Them? Oh, don't pay them any mind. They're just a couple of harpies who have nothing better to do with their time than gossip about everything. You should hear them anytime the newsman reads out a headline. It's non-stop chat.
Okay, I didn't trigger
But
it, I guess.
please, let's discuss something more worthwhile, shall we?
Have a nice day, sir.
You too, my dear.
Okay, so they're just... Oh, okay, so maybe now they'll talk about... Okay. I'm jumping ahead. It's one of those where you think
Hello
you've
there.
got it figured.
May I help you with something?
Can I hear?
Right.
Let's get some
terrorists,
news.
And so,
Let's
I'd
try
like
this
to
one
hear-
again.
right.
Attention.
Okay, sorry about that. Oh, jeez.
I
just wanted to get through it. Let's see if they're talking.
She seems to be having some private conversation with her friend, but I can't quite make out what they're saying from here.
Oh, shoot.
Did no one teach?
Okay, maybe it's... We probably need to do something then. Maybe get food for him. Okay, cool. Well, that's this episode of Shardlight. Thanks for watching. We're gonna go check out the train next time. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Shardlight, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!